Hello, hello, hello. This is Desiree coming to you on my first Facebook Live podcast of the year 2023, coming to you on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I wish everybody a very, very happy new year, and I hope everyone had a very restful and joyful and peaceful and meaningful holiday season. So today I'd love to start off this year with a session that invites us to reflect on last year and then set our eyesight, our consciousness, our minds toward the new year. What would you like to see in the new year? What would you like to change or manifest in this new year? So my post before the show has this message of what is your new year resolution. There's a play of words there. New Year resolution as opposed to New Year resolution. Resolution with a play of words on S-O-U-L, the soul. And as some of you may know, having followed my previous podcast, that I have very much benefited from connecting deeper with the power of soul. And one of the messages, wisdom sharings, insights that I have through this show is to share what I've learned through the wisdom of soul, the power of soul. And so in my previous episodes, I have talked about how everyone and everything has a soul. And in fact, the soul is the boss of our lives, the boss of our consciousness, the boss of our journey, our life journey. So what do I mean by that? So I've learned that everyone and everyone has a soul because in fact the soul is a warehouse of information. So everyone and everything is a warehouse of information, is a vibrational field that carries information that informs the being, the thing, the person. So when we have a lot of positive information in our soul, in other words, our vibrational field, then we will be manifesting the positive qualities of that field. And so as a person, if we have a lot of positive qualities like love, compassion, light, forgiveness, and all the good qualities, then we will be manifesting that beautiful, beautiful aspects of our being. So we all strive to be that, right? We all strive to be a good person, a better versions of ourselves every day as we hope to be, regardless of what our environment or what the rest of the world has to offer us. And so that also brings to what do we envision 2023 to be? So in the past year, I'm sure many people have noticed and perhaps even experienced a lot of disorder, a lot of chaos, a lot of changes in the world that may not be as positive that we hope could be. And it seems like sometimes the times that we're living in are becoming more challenging than ever. So we ask ourselves, okay, what is 2023 going to bring us now, So I want to invite everybody to reflect on what would you like to manifest in 2023. And so when I say New Year resolution, the play on words of soul is to actually is actually an invitation to connect to that true authentic self within us, which is our soul. So our souls are that wise being that actually knows much, much more than our minds do. And I have shared that in previous episodes, how I discovered that the hard way, learning my lessons along the way, because I have a very strong mind, and I used to be very much guided by my mind, even though, I do, of course, listen to my intuition and to my soul as well, but sometimes the mind and the soul could become misaligned, and we may not be going in the right direction as our soul desires. And that's when we could see a lot of challenges, obstacles coming up along the way because we're not aligned. Our soul, heart, mind, and body are not aligned to the purpose of our life. And so my invitation is to connect deeper with our true authentic self, and that is a lot of times what most of people know as that little voice, that gut feeling, that intuition that we have within us. And I would say, for the most part, I think because of the interference that we have in our lives, the distractions, the noise, and our own interference in our soul, heart, mind, and body, which may not be positive, that could maybe block that alignment or that communication between the soul, the heart, and the mind. And the body will follow what our mind, and heart directs it to do. So in order for all these four, soul, heart, mind, and body, to align, first of all, we need to connect with that warehouse of information, which is our soul, and to really listen to our hearts. What do our souls really want us to manifest or to make happen, or any changes that we may want to make in order for us to grow as spiritual beings in this lifetime on this plane. So I've shared in other episodes that I do believe in lifetimes, and my understanding is that we as human beings in this manifestation on this plane have two lives: the physical life and the soul life, the physical journey and the soul journey. And this physical journey is this manifestation of who we know as, for me, as Desiree, as whatever labels, identity that I have been conditioned to learn, to attach to as a mortal being. And then there's that spiritual being, which is our soul, that is actually the boss of our journey. Because the physical journey is just a manifestation of that spiritual aspect of us, which is the soul. And this physical life, this physical journey is very limited, as we know, 100 years, or maybe if you live longer, over 100, very rare and few and far between, as we know. So the physical journey is very, very limited. However, the soul, the spiritual journey, can be eternal. Because the main purpose of the spirit, the soul, is to evolve, from one manifestation to another, taking on different personalities, different life experiences, so that it can continue to evolve and become a wiser and wiser being. And why do we want to become wiser and wiser being, and why do we want to evolve? My understanding is that our souls long to be better and better servants in service of others. Because I've also learned that in fact, everyone and everything is actually in existence to be of service to each other. So we are each other's teachers, we are each other's servants. Even a rock, a grain of sand, the tree, the sky, Mother Earth, even our phones, any inanimate objects in existence are actually here to be of service, of some kind of service. And we would hope it is for good service, so that we can all prosper and grow and flourish on whatever path, whatever journey we're on in this process, on this path of evolution, of reaching higher and higher consciousness. So if we look at life that way, whatever that life brings us and whoever that life brings us, they are actually coming into our life or exist in our life for the purpose of helping us perhaps wake up to something or gain more wisdom, gain more insight, for the purpose of growth, of development, of evolution. So, and one of the best examples that I have learned to be a good being of service, or servant if you would, is water. Water is like Mother Earth, unconditional servant of service to anyone and everything. It flows anywhere to nourish, to replenish, to sustain life. And it serves unconditionally. And so I always know that I have so much to learn from water, the quality of water. And this year, is in the lunar calendar, is the year of the rabbit. And I have learned that it's also the year of the water rabbit. In the tradition of 5 elements in the Chinese tradition, this cycle is the water rabbit cycle. So I've been told that the year of the rabbit, brings us the qualities of the rabbit in the Chinese tradition. And other traditions may have other beliefs. I come from a Chinese background and also, Japanese as well. So we do believe in the the lunar calendar year cycle. So rabbit calls to mind its gentleness, its kindness. It's also very flexible, it's very quick, it's very responsible. So those are some of the qualities that the rabbit has, and it's actually bringing us those qualities in this year for us to anticipate or to accept whatever that comes our way with those qualities, whatever life brings us. So we have a lot to learn from the qualities of the rabbit as well. How can we become more kind, more gentle, more agile, like the rabbit, as life calls for all kinds of positive responses, even to some challenges in the way sometimes. But of course, we always hope for the best and success, for everybody in the year. And the rabbit is also a symbol of good luck in many traditions, especially the Chinese and the Japanese. So with that positive message, I want to invite everybody to do a meditation with me to connect with our souls within, and just listen in our heart to see what our souls have to tell us. For a New Year resolution, you may already have a long list and already starting to plan and implement or strategize with what you have on your list. But today, I'd like you to maybe add one more or some more to your list of resolution. But this is a special one, which is the New Year resolution, because hopefully it will come directly from your soul. And it may be something quite unexpected or surprising, or it could be something that you already have on your list, but with some extra, information, who knows, right? And meditation is a way for us to connect with the spirit within ourselves, or the spirit without. You can also be connecting through meditation with your guides, with Mother Earth, with your spiritual mothers, fathers, whatever your belief system is. So I personally, like to connect with my own soul. And I also have spiritual fathers and mothers in heaven that I connect with. But today we will focus on connecting with our own soul so that we can hopefully receive a message from our own soul for our New Year's resolution. Okay? All right. So I'm going to, as usual, play the lovely instrumental version of the Love, Peace, Harmony song, which you can also find in the link that I post here. So let us begin. So I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in to your lower abdomen. So when we prepare for our meditation, we want to breathe deeply into our lower abdomen to ground ourselves. And to relax. The more we relax, the more we can be grounded and connected with our own hearts, with our own souls. So take another deep breath in, all the way to your lower abdomen. And in the next breath, as you breathe in, just visualize yourself breathing in golden light. Golden light is a healing light that we can receive from the universe, from Mother Earth, from Mother Nature. So breathe in this golden light into your lower abdomen and feel your lower abdomen expand and be nourished by this golden light, this golden love and light. Imagine this golden light coming to you from Mother Earth. So as you feel more grounded, let's connect with this golden light being within our lower abdomen. Visualize this golden light being shining brightly in your lower abdomen and smiling at you. Just connect your heart with this golden light being and say hello. This golden light being is our soul. This precious, sacred soul that is actually the boss of our life. Our soul is actually the driver in the seat. And the more we align with this soul, the more our life can be successful and flourishing. Because the soul knows its purpose on this life mission that we have in this lifetime. So open your heart to connect with this golden light being in your lower abdomen and say hello. Dear my soul, I love you. Send your love to your soul, this light being. And just feel in your heart the love of your own soul. This precious being that's been with us since the day we were born. Feel the love from our own soul. So we thank our soul for its love. And we give back our love to our own soul. Our own soul is like our best friends on this journey of life. Walking hand in hand with us every step of the way. So we're never alone. So now I'd like to invite you to ask this light being, our soul, what is the most important New Year's resolution that we should focus on at this time? So continue to breathe in deeply into your lower abdomen and allow the golden light to nourish you, to nourish your soul. as you open your heart to receive this message from your own soul. So continue to breathe in and breathe out deeply, and we'll take a few moments in silence to allow this message from the depths of your soul to come through you. Just listen with your heart. Whatever message or word that comes to you, feel it. Receive it with an open heart. Listen to your heart. Continue to breathe in and just relax. Take another deep breath in. And open your eyes when you're ready. So I hope you have received some kind of message from your own soul. And it's okay if you didn't hear anything or receive any message. It's just important to stay in that moment of connection, because it all begins from the connection. When we connect and we quiet our hearts and our minds, that's when the inspiration, the ideas, the message can come from our own spirit, our own soul. So I have been doing a lot of meditations over the holidays and even today. And the message that I received from my own soul is to be kind to myself, have more compassion for myself, and connect with nature more, and rest and play more. That's the message that I keep getting. I do have a very busy schedule most of the time, so this year I want to make sure that I take more nature walks as time allows, and even if I feel that I don't have the time, I need to make the time for me to connect with nature, because connecting to nature is also helping us realign our busy minds with our own soul. So I hope you have been able to receive some beneficial message and knowledge, insights today. I invite you to share your experience. You can connect with me through Facebook, Queer.Love.Light, or you can email me directly, queer.lovelight@gmail.com, or you can Facebook message me. And I'd love to hear from any of you out there. You can also post comments, and I hope to connect with you again very soon. And I wish everybody once again a very, very happy new year. And I hope with the message that you have received today from your soul will add to your list of New Year resolution. And I hope you will make this a starred message of New Year resolution from your soul, directly a message for you to ponder about, to act upon, to implement, to manifest, if you will. Because our soul is our boss, the true boss of our lives. Our minds are just the processor of what the soul desires. So I hope that this meditation is helping you align better your soul, your heart, your mind, so that your body can act accordingly, according to our soul's purpose. So once again, Happy New Year, and I wish everybody the greatest success, good health, joy, prosperity in 2023, and I will see you again next week. Until then, take care, be queer, be love, and be the light that the world needs. Bye now.